German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier asked for forgiveness for war crimes committed by Germany's Third Reich during a visit to Greece. Authorities in Greece reminded him of reparation demands, but here the German president responds briefly. No, we will not pay. Greece demands 400 billion euros. They are demanding repayment of the loan Hitler took out from Greece before the war, but they are also demanding compensation for war damage, as Greece was also a country that suffered great material and human losses during the war operations, as well as the pacification of villages. Germany not only considers the topic of reparations closed, their historical policy for several decades has been striving for Germany to be seen as a victim of the war, hence content such as that published in the Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. The expulsion and murder of millions of Germans, air raids against civilians, the mistreatment of prisoners of war, and the loss of a quarter of the country's territory. These too are difficult to put into numbers. This is a consequence of the narrative created in Germany, while the facts are quite different. It was the Germans who attacked Poland on the 1st of September, 1939. We as citizens of the Second Republic of Poland were undoubtedly not only the first victim, but also a victim who gave a tribute of blood until the last day of the war. Because the people of Poland fought against the Germans on all fronts of the world, today we demand reparations for the evil done and unaccounted for crimes, murders, and looting. On September 1, 2022, a report on the losses suffered by Poland during World War II was presented at the Royal Castle in Warsaw. A team led by Arkadiusz Mularczyk calculated the reparations owed to Poland by Germany at more than 6 trillion Polish zloty. We cannot allow ourselves to be pushed into this narrative, which the Germans are carrying out for internal and external use, that they were the same victims of the Nazis as other victims of World War II. The fact that Polish people expect reparations is confirmed by opinion polls. However, one is surprised by the attitude of the Polish Prime Minister, who said on the 2nd of July that Poland had renounced reparations. The words were said in the presence of the German Chancellor, and on top of that, in Warsaw, a city that the Germans razed to the ground, mass murdering the capital's population. And Chancellor Scholz also says openly, and this is the advantage of this meeting, that in a formal and legal sense, the reparations from Germany's point of view are closed. And when Republika's journalist asks about the reparations issue, I think this is not the time or place for Polish-German accounting. The answer, to put it mildly, evasive. However, the closer we get to the presidential election, politicians who want to convince voters may change their minds. We see this kind of cozying up to the conservative Catholic electorate. Even Rafał Trzaskowski said yesterday that he didn't take down any crosses. During World War II, more than 5 million Poles lost their lives, and human life has no price.